Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Welcome to another edition of Living Simply and Fun. Today, you get to see my crusty mug because I am reviewing the Punch Grand Cru, which, let me just tell you, first of all, I got 5 sampler of punches, which I was supposed to get the Punch Uppercut, and I didn't get it because they replaced it with a signature. I'm talking,
And
so
poor me didn't get any to try.
Yeah, well, they only had one in the human. See, when I bought the signature series of punches, they gave me a 5-count Herfador with 5 other types of punches in their punch product line. So, but they replaced my uppercut with the signature in a torpedo shape, which wasn't bad. It took about 3 hours. So, anyways, first off, I'm gonna say the smell. The smell was very mild, leathery, hardly detectable. I mean, I couldn't detect it, but lightly. I mean, it was just like you have to focus while you're smoking it to actually pick up the leatheriness. Then it was mildly earthy again. This cigar was hard to detect. I mean, leather and earth, you should have just picked it up, right? Wrong. So, then, the initial light up was, hey, kind of florally as well. Barley and a bit of leatheriness for the startup, the startup. So, also the strength was medium on the first third, by the way, and I'll get to that. So the first third was leather and floral is the main thing I'm picking up on this first third. Unless you're looking actually for the floral taste or even pick it up, it was one of those cigars that you have to focus on because it's one of those, I would say, complex cigars. No offense, because
Bit of a mystery cigar if you're not looking for floral, because you'll wonder what that flavor is. I think it is definitely a unique flavor.
So
sorry, I did get to try a puff or two, so I'm not totally out with it. I did notice the flower notes myself.
Now, going into the halfway or the 2/3 mark, I was just picking up 100% floralness, and that's all I was picking. Leatheriness dissipated. There was nothing else. It's not like one of the subscribers and video viewers we watch on his channel say cigars are pepper bombs. Well, that's your opinion, So, anyways, so on that I wanted to change and say the ash was gray and thick. I mean, it was one of those that when it got to a certain length, tap it lightly and it fell off. So, on the final, it was still florals, but it brought in a hint or a mild amount of pepper. It had light leather, and the pepper, in my opinion, was a sweet pepper. Even Aaron had a few puffs in between the first, second, and third, and he says yes, it was a sweet pepper, not a black pepper or a white pepper.
No, the flower made it very sweet, but there was some mild pepper that kind of just lingered there that was a sweet pepper, if you could have that.
Alright, so the other thing is because of it ramped itself up to become a full-bodied cigar. I also want to say the draw was perfect, the burn was perfect, and just so you know, if you guys want to get the Punch Grand Cru, it also had a smooth, light creamy finish. And I gotta say that the long, smooth finish was very well worth it. And for a punch, I haven't smoked a lot of them lately because in the last 10 years I maybe smoked 5 or 6. So I would give this a rating. I don't know what Aaron would agree, but I'm giving this cigar a rating of 98.
I can't give it a rating because I didn't smoke enough of it, but I'll say this: one of the reasons we stopped smoking punches, pretty much, was that two of the local areas that carry tobacco, they carry only like punch, and it's like I don't want a punch, and it's like they bring in the same size or various shapes of the same regular punch, the classic punch. And so it just kind of became offsetting that this is the only thing that's brought into our area, and we have one choice basically. So when they bring in Onyx, we'd end up buying the Onyxes instead. They brought in Monte Carlo or Monte Cristo, we'd end up buying that. Or if they brought in a Gurkha, we'd buy that. So we just avoid the punch. It's, I don't know. You're well lit.
Just making sure because of a light tunneling issue, I think. So, 98, it was a great cigar. I do want to say to you subscribers out there, we appreciate you giving feedback and suggestions.
We definitely look for suggestions for smokes. I know at this point we want to try the Spectre, which is a lot of Kia based, and as pipe smokers, that's really intriguing to us because it's a pipe tobacco, basically, cigar. And then
excuse me.
I know we want to try the cane nubs, and we've got a few others on our list to try, but we're running out of ideas and thoughts. So please give us your ideas and thoughts, and if you know any cheap boxes or bundles that you really like, please let us know. We'd like to give them a try and let you know our thoughts.
I also wanted to say to you viewers out there, since I've done this one solo pretty much with him in the background, that I would like to recommend that you watch in the future and upcoming videos of not just the punch, but I will be trying the bare knuckle next. And I also got the punch Puro, Grand Puros, I think it is.
The Grand Puro.
That's the other one I got to try. The regular punch, I'm sorry, I didn't do a review on. It was 10 years. It was at the park, so it burned really good, but I can't do a review on it. So if I ever come across a place that sells punches, I'll pick up a couple for me and Aaron to sample with you, because we don't mind sampling everyone's long cigar lines, as Aaron would say. We've probably smoked over 400 cigar brands.
And I know coming up in about 2 weeks or so, we should be doing an Undercrown and a Kentucky Fire Cured review as well.
Well, anyways.
And possibly CAO Flathead.
Yeah, well, anyways, with that said, everyone, it's a 98 rating. Do I highly recommend it? Yes. I can't tell you how much it will be in the box, or buy the box, or buy the single stick. You'll have to do your own research.
These? Or or your punches.
My punch. So
I think they're about 120 to 140 a box.
Anyways, with that said, everyone, if you're really interested, then please pick up this cigar. It's highly rated on my list. So there you have it. Please add and subscribe if you like. Please post comments, feedback, suggestions. Thank you, and may God bless the world.